Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, you had an excellent weekend, an amazing weekend. It's Monday. I know it's never easy, but we'll get through this together. You and I will be here getting it through it. You've got this. You've got this. And I expect a great week ahead for all of us. For all of us. Hopefully, it was an amazing weekend for you. Hopefully, you did some fun things, some amazing things. Even if it was just relaxing, even if it was getting out and enjoying things like Disney parks, whatever it might be. Hopefully, it was fantastic for you. Good morning, Sue. Good to see you all the way from the UK. Appreciate you being here this morning. So good for OG Hyperion Adventurer, Sue, honorary OG Hyperion Adventurer. That's right, Sue. So good to have you here with us this morning. So what's going on in our world? Well, I wasn't completely sure we'd be here with you today because, as you know, well, you may know, missed the last couple of days because we've had, well, some computer issues. That's right. Sue, what an honor. It is. It is. OG Hyperion Adventurer Sue from the UK. Anyway, yeah, we had computer issues not long after I got done doing this show on Friday. Our computer decided, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. I'm checking out. The power supply went out, and we've been kind of wrestling with it all weekend, trying to take it into a shop, see if it could get fixed, getting a new computer, getting it set up. Even yesterday, as I was getting ready to finish, we were getting ready to finish recording the rest of the show. Obviously, for a good portion of it, it was done on Wednesday when we did the live portion of the show. But we always also like to do, our favorite thing from the week, the Disney stories of the week, the hashtag Year of Lynn segment, all of that. Michelle's amazing tips, of course. We still wanted to record that. Bottom line, we could have just sent out what we recorded the other day, but we wanted to get it edited and everything. And so getting the computer back, and then getting everything running to get the podcast recorded. I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm assuming you can hear me today. Getting everything going on the computer, because there's like 3 different systems that need to talk to one another for us to ever record a podcast and be able to edit it and everything else. It gets a little tricky. So I was fighting with the computer yesterday, trying to get this all working on a good basis. Got it at least good enough for us to record yesterday and get it edited and get that episode out. Still have some work to do on it. Did a little bit this morning before getting on the air with you. And still more, because luckily we recorded the bulk of this week's episode already because it's an interview, but we also have some other pieces to record actually tomorrow night because we're heading out to Walt Disney World on Wednesday. So we will be recording the other portion of this week's episode tomorrow night, and I need to make sure that we're together. So it'll be after I get off work today, spending some time kind of polishing it up, making sure it's as good as possible, and then getting it ready to go. Anyway, it's been a weekend. Let's just say that. But we got through it. We got the episode out, and we're moving forward. And we have a new computer, brand new, healthy computer, keeping all the stuff that we needed from when we've recorded in the past was key for us. So all that's done. We've learned in the past, make sure you have an external hard drive or something to keep all the different files that are necessary. Because we've been doing this show for almost 7 years now. We've had multiple computers die on us. We learned pretty early on to make sure you have this stuff on something that you can move to another computer, and most of it is there. Some of the programs we need to reestablish, but as far as the actual information, as far as the recordings, we have learned to put them on another place so we can keep those going. Anyway, got through it, and now it's Monday, and we're on through the week. So what are we talking about on this Monday? Well, today happens to be National Superhero Day. Love superheroes. You're all superheroes to us. We like to pretend to be superheroes, even though we're not. But we really enjoy it. We really had a great time last year on our Marvel Day at Sea cruise, which was all about superheroes. If you ever get the chance, if you're a Marvel fan and a Disney cruise fan, highly recommend you try and book one of these Marvel Day at Sea cruises, because you pack a lot in a few days. And yes, of course, the Marvel Day at Sea is exactly what it says. There is one specific day that is all Marvel, but there is also other Marvel stuff going on throughout the sailing. And we really enjoyed it. And hopefully you'll get the chance to do that at some point as well if you are a Marvel fan. Even if not, I think you'd have a good time. It's a Disney cruise. I mean, you're not going to have a bad time on it, but great way to pack in a lot of superheroes. I mean, you can just see a few here. You can see some on the stage here. I'm going to zoom in here. You can see a few on the stage. That's on the show that takes place on the deck. Great show. But also you see some of the photos that we took with some of the superheroes, and that's not even close to how many we actually got. You know, you see Spider-Man, Iron Man, the two Thors. Amazing. That's not even close to all the pictures we got with other superheroes as well. Amazing sailing. Again, pack a lot of superheroes in. If you got a fan in your family, or if you are a fan of superheroes, especially Marvel characters, do it. Book it. We talked about it on this week's episode. They're going to be sailing in 2026 out of Galveston on some 4 and 5 night sailings on the Magic. Book it. Definitely do it. So much fun. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is interesting. These guys can be kind of superheroes as well. It's National Clean Comedy Day, which, look, we are not against comedy that can get a little on the raunchier side. We have no problem with language. We have no issues with that. But I have total respect for people who can be super funny and keep their routines fairly or entirely clean. I mean, it's easy to drop, a swear word in there or that and get a laugh. But to make it work without that, that's kind of amazing. And there's some great comedians that we love that pretty much do a clean routine. Jim Gaffigan is one of our favorites. He pretty much does a completely clean routine. And we enjoy that very much. Again, we're not against language. We have no problem with language, with strong language, swear words, whatever. No problem with that. But I do respect people who do their comedy cleanly. And today's a day to celebrate that. What else is it today? Well, it happens to be National Blueberry Pie Day. And yeah, okay, not my favorite kind of pie. You got to be careful with it. It's going to stain you if it drops anywhere on you. But I do. Hey, if you're going to put a piece of blueberry pie in front of me, I'm probably not turning it down. And today's a day to enjoy that. A little blueberry pie, sure, on board. Yeah, I can like a lattice work top like this, or, regular pie crust top is just fine. I kind of like better more like a crumble on top, almost like more like a blueberry cobbler type. Probably more of, but I'm true of that of any pie, even an apple pie. I kind of like a crumb top more than I like a regular pastry top. Just kind of me, just kind of what I enjoy more. But I'm on board. Yeah. Blueberry pie today. Sure. Absolutely. Let's do it for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, if it's your birthday today, it is April 28th, 2025. A very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the fantastic people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about a great comedian, great show host, Jay Leno. He turned 75 today, born on this day in 1950, of course. Did the Tonight Show for many years, from 1992 to 2009. He's been inducted in the Television Hall of Fame. He's a huge automobile aficionado, collects them, does other television shows about them, writes for magazines and other and newspapers about cars. What an amazing career he's had. And again, the Tonight Show for so many years, 1992 to 2009, hosted the Tonight Show. Not bad. How about, I don't know if you recognize the woman on the top left there, but that's Mary McDonnell. She turned 73 today, born this day in 1952. If you don't recognize her right off the bat, maybe if I tell you that she played Stands with a Fist in Dances with Wolves and got an Academy Award nomination for that role, you may start to recognize her. She was also played the president in the reboot of Battlestar Galactica that kind of took place in the early 2000s. And she was also in Independence Day. She's been in many roles. I'm sure you recognize her if you saw her a little bit more. Yeah, happy birthday to her. How about she's an Academy Award winner, Penelope Cruz. She turns 51 today, born on this day in 1974. She won the Academy Award for her role in Vicky Cristina Barcelona. She's also been in several other things, including Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Not maybe one of your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean films, but she played a role in it, so she does have ties with Disney as well. How about Jessica Alba? She's a superhero day. She played a superhero for a while, a couple of Fantastic Four movies. She played Sue Storm. She turned 44 today, born in this day in 1981. She didn't really get started, but really got kind of hit prominence in the television show Dark Angel. But then she, like I said, she was in the Fantastic Four. She was in movies like Sin City. She's also now an entrepreneur. Not only is she an actress, she's an entrepreneur. She co-founded a company called The Honest Company that focuses on baby and household products and has done very, very well for herself in that. Top right there, Jorge Garcia. You may know him from Lost. He played Hurley on Lost, one of our favorite shows, at least for most of it. It could have been it was a little frustrating at times, but I really enjoyed Lost a lot. He was one of the best characters on it for sure. He turns 52 today, born on this day in 1973. He's also been in Hawaii Five-0. He had a couple roles where just kind of a small part in Once Upon a Time, which is another one of our favorite shows, made by a lot of the people that did Lost. So they brought back a lot of the characters, or at least the actors who played in Lost, to do parts in that show as well, even if it was just bit parts or recurring roles or whatever. And there's also a lot of references within that show to Lost that may slip by if you're not paying attention, but it's kind of fun. Again, some of our favorite shows. Once Upon a Time, one of our favorite shows. And then, hey, happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. I know it's Monday. I know it's Monday. It's okay. Celebrate. Have a good time. That's the best way to make it through a Monday is just to make the best of your Monday. And it includes having your birthday and celebrating it all week long. Go ahead. There's nothing wrong with saying you're doing a birthday week. Enjoy it. One more thing, shameless self-promotion time. Yes, as I already mentioned, our 6th annual Ask Us Anything show is now out there for everybody. Of course, originally, we just had it for if you joined us live on the show, you got to watch it then, and we kind of buried it for a few days. Well, now both the audio version of that is out, including the extra parts that we recorded just yesterday. And yes, also we have released the video version of that, so you can watch it that way too, as it was done live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, just like we're doing it here. We had a great time. We appreciate everybody who asked us questions, who came along just to enjoy the time. We just had an amazing, amazing time with you all. I appreciate it, Sue. I'm glad you got to enjoy it finally yesterday. I know Sue wanted to be there for it. She did ask many questions that we answered during the show. That's what the OG Hyperion Adventurer stuff came out. That's, you want to learn more about that, watch the show, listen to the show. Actually, we always hope you will download the podcast first and then go to the YouTube. But you do what you do. It's all good. No matter what, it's all good. Anyway, yeah, it was an amazing show, and we appreciate so many. We were going in a little nervous. Will anybody show up for it? You did. We appreciate you. You had great questions. You had thought-provoking questions. You had funny questions. We enjoyed that show so much. Well, Michelle, she always gets so nervous about it. Me too. But you guys came through, and we can't thank you enough because it's fun. We love it when the show can be interactive like that. And that show was all about interaction, and you came through, and appreciate you so much. So thank you. So anyway, yes. Listen to that show on any of your favorite podcatchers. Go to YouTube and you can check it out there. And yes, we will be doing more live shows in the future. I think we're thinking about right now our anniversary show, our 7th anniversary show, which should take place somewhere in the beginning of June. We haven't really put it on the calendar, figured it out yet. But that is around our anniversary. I think it's technically June 2nd. Is our true anniversary date. So it will be somewhere around there that we'll have our anniversary celebration. And hopefully you'll join us for that if we do end up doing it live, which I think we might. So more news on that to come. Stay tuned. All right. Going to get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic day. Have a wonderful Monday. I know it's Monday. It's all good. You got this. By the way, I had a slide and I forgot to put it in. Today is National Pay It Forward Day. So please pay it forward today and every day. That's what we like to do here. Hopefully, pay it forward with a bit of kindness, a lot of smiles, and a bunch of positivity. Please pay that forward from us to somebody else as well today and every day. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. I say that. Hopefully, our computer keeps working the way it has. I have no reason to expect it won't, but I will. My plan is to be here with you again, 6:30 a.m. to do and share all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, please have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.